What's up guys, it's Robavelli. I'm back at it with another video for you today. What I want to go over with you is going to be my current sneaker rotation. So, I've been buying, selling, collecting, whatever you want to call it, sneakers for the better part of, 10 years, 10 plus, and I've gone through probably like over 100 sneakers, but I like to keep my rotation manageable. So, I'm not one of those people that has like 50 pairs of shoes. It's a little ironic because you see this behind me, but that is not for personal use. That is what supplements my sneaker addiction. So these are going to be flips right here. What I'm going to show you today are going to be the pairs that I wear. Wear your shoes, man. Like, it's art that you put on your feet. Like, it's something that we're able to connect with other people who have similar interests through our shoes. And it's really something beautiful. It's something that I really love, I have loved, and I'll continue to love for my whole life. So let's get into it. If you like this video, give me a like, subscribe, drop a comment, let me know what else you want to see from me. And yeah, let's get into it. All right, so first, I'm gonna start off with my everyday beater shoes. This is gonna be the Yeezy 700 V2 Tephra, and as you can see, these are cooked. So I mean, somebody out there gotta hook me up with a little bit of crep or something so I can get a little bit of life back in these. But something about this, I like that it's very neutral colors, so it's super wearable. I wear these all the time with jeans. I throw them on with cargos, sweats, and it works with everything. I've never had an outfit that I had on where I wasn't able to slip these on. But this is the hit the corner store, go to 7-Eleven, run to the grocery errands, like that's what this shoe does for me, right? So I love it. I can't let it go. Normally at this point, when it starts looking like this, that's when it's time to go for me. But I love this shoe. Also, the fact that it has boost, super comfy, would recommend. 700 is one of my favorite Yeezy models. Next up, I'm gonna get into another shoe that pretty much everybody should have in their rotation. It's gonna be a pair of Air Force One. Some people call them Uptown, some people call them G Fazos. So my pair is cooked. I'm well overdue for another pair. We're moving into summer. This is a shoe I don't wear too much in the winter. I really like it in the summer. Basic, all white shoe. Typically don't do the white shoes because of that. I'm not a very careful person. It's very difficult for me to keep my shoes clean. So I really only get like 3 wears out of these before I just don't really like putting them on. I'm not the type of person who needs to have brand new kicks all the time, but I feel like the Air Force One is not something that you want to be wearing dirty unless you're like 14-year-old white girl at the mall. Yeah, no offense, but that's, you know what I'm talking about. Next up is gonna be one of my all-time favorite shoes, and you might think I'm crazy because it's an all black Jordan, insanely high resale. I scooped these up for retail easily. So the fact that they're like, what, $800 now is pretty insane to me, but I understand it. I wouldn't pay $800 for these, but I love them. These as well are toast. I promise you, not all my shoes are trash, but I wear them, man. I love them. I love my shoes, every single one of them. So this is a cool one, Black Cat Jordan 4. My first Jordan I ever owned was the Black Cat Jordan 3. This is probably like 2008, and I wore those till they had holes in the bottom, and that's really where a lot of my love for Jordans came from. So Air Jordan 4 Black Cat, must have in your collection. Next up, this is something that I've seen online on sale. It was actually a gift to me because I was with my girlfriend one day in the Nike store and they had a different colorway of these, and I thought it was just so weird and interesting. I wanted to throw it on my foot, and once it was on my foot with jeans, it was fire, undeniably fire. So anybody who's like working with a budget and wants something cool that stands out, I would recommend the Blazer Low Sacai. Now, they have a few other colorways. This one is a little bit harder to pull off just because it's like a combination of white, brown, and red, and the white midsole is gonna get dirty relatively easy. But I love the double tongue and the foam exposed at the top. I love how it's just kind of like a cutoff. I don't know if you've seen, there's like a cactus plant blazer, the ones that look kind of like sponges. that has like a similar exposed foam at the top. I think it's a really, really cool concept. The Sacai Nikes don't really have the hype that they used to. Of course, like the OG couple colorways, like the Newport cigarette Barney looking ones, like those are pretty fire. You know, those will always hit. But you know, if you're looking for an affordable, like cool, attention-getting shoe, man, I would definitely recommend Blazer Sacai's. Pretty sure you could get these for like $100. I saw these in Nike outlets for like months after the release. So, I mean, don't always buy into the hype, man. Like, if you see something and you like it, buy it. Like, don't just get it because it's $600 or because you saw Travis Scott wear it. Like, get it because you want to wear it. Get it because it's your favorite color. Like, do that, man. Now this is where it starts to heat up a little. Like I said, I'm not the type of person who's gonna have like 50 pairs of shoes because I just don't see the point. Like, you don't get to wear all of them, and I've been there and had a ton of shoes at one time, and it just gets really overwhelming when you're putting your outfits together. And I like to keep it simple with a little rotation. I bring shoes in and out. Buying used makes this a lot easier if you're constantly bringing shoes in, and also selling the pairs that you're done with. You know, when you're done with it, somebody else is gonna want to buy it, and that's gonna help you pay for the next pair. So I highly recommend buying used. Go is a great place. You could get some big steals. And yeah, so for my next shoe, it's gonna be the Jordan 13 reverse He Got Game. So very solid shoe. I feel like 13s do not get the love that they deserve. It is super dope in my opinion. The quality of the materials on these are surprisingly good, like very good. I like that the white, you can't really tell here, but it almost has like a reflective quality to it. This is a great pair of shoes to throw on with some sweatpants, super comfortable. And the thing about the 13 to me is that, you know, it's a futuristic looking shoe, but for somehow it's timeless. It just has that look to it that I feel like this can never go out of style. This will always be relevant. This is a very cool shoe. Get yourself a pair of 13s. If you like high cut shoes, man, there's a lot of really, really cool, you know, the Flu Games are a great pair of 13s. So yeah, lots of options. Resale isn't too crazy. I think these go for like somewhere in like the $400 range. So yeah, man, if you got the opportunity to cop, you know, cop you a 13. Now the next one is a little bit more hype of a sneaker. We're looking at the Travis Scott Air Max 270 React. Very, very interesting pair of shoes. I like a lot of the stuff that Travis has done, but something about this is like, these are the shoes I like from Travis, you know, like the Air Maxes that are coming out that are kind of like that mustardy, kind of like burnt yellow orange type of color. That stuff is cool to me, like with the plaid on it. I really like that it has this kind of like fuzzy material here. I think that's super cool. I really like that the midsole kind of like fades and bleeds. Like, you can't really tell on my pair because it's pretty much still intact, but there's like a yellow, you know, almost like a paint layer over it that over time goes away. You can see on my air bubble, it's starting to go away. On some pairs, it's a little bit more solid, but yeah, super cool shoe. I like that it's not something you see every day. It's a really, really interesting design. It has cool colors. I like how they got like, you know, the hit of purple and blue in there, and just really, really cool. This like seafoam green is really awesome, and it's a comfy pair. The big air bubble takes a little bit of getting used to. Definitely recommend. And if you want a Travis Scott shoe, this is probably like the cheapest one you're gonna get. So definitely recommend. Next up is something that I was so happy they released this year. Gray is one of my favorite colors, and the fact that for Christmas we got the cool gray 11 coming back out, there's not much more I could ask for. It's got the 2-3 on the back, no 4-5, none of that kind of lame stuff. But yeah, man, throw this on with a nice little growl fit, and you're stunting. This is something that is a classic. Like, I cannot stress this to you enough. If you're new to the sneaker game and you really don't know too much about like the history of it or whatever, this is a shoe that has been long awaited And you know, the icy bottom, you know, this pair is dead stock still. I'm waiting for the right time to break this out because it's a very special pair for me. I got it around the holidays. Has some good memories for me. This is kind of when I started, you know, trying to see what I can do with reselling. And this is a pair that I decided not to flip, even though it has good profit. If you do have dead stock pairs of these, hold on to them, because give it a year or two and this is going to the moon. This is going all the way up. Now, last but not least, probably my favorite shoe that I've ever owned in life. Got these for a steal. I bought these, you know, a little bit after release for like $350, and now dead stock pairs are hitting for, I'd say, about $1,000 in my size. These are a little bit cooked, but I don't even want to clean these. These look so good. It has like that worn vintagey kind of look. Really cool colorway, you know, classic black and red. These get recognized everywhere. I had someone offer me like $600 to buy them off of my feet the other day in a Nike store, and I declined because this is a pair that I'm just never gonna let go. Like, you know, band ones, bread ones, this is sneaker culture right here. Like it, love it, gotta have it. Here it is, Jordan 1 bread. And yeah, that's my sneaker collection. This video is not to flex, it's just to kind of give you an idea of what my taste in sneakers is and what I like to wear. So let me know which of the pairs is your favorite, and yeah, have a good day. I'll see you on the next upload. Leave me a like, subscribe, let me know what you want to see. Peace.